Good morning. Good morning, people. Maybe I should stop saying good morning. Why? Well, because when I look at the usage, most of it is not happening between 6 and 8. So maybe I should just start with hello. Hello, people today. Maybe I should forget the date. Also, I've done that for historical purposes. But maybe the date should come off also, and it should just be the lesson that we have. So that's something to think about. So once again, here we are, Department of Career Services, where our goal is simple. It is to help you get from where you are to someplace better. It's to help you on your journey through life. And how do we do that? Well, we kind of do it in two ways. Good morning, Wadabe. Boom. How are your new shoes? How do you like them? They're not too tight, I hope, but they do loosen up a bit. Anyway, so we do it through two ways. The primary thing is the worksheet. Good morning, question mark? It's not a good morning? I think it's a good morning. So once again, how do we do it? How do we help you on your journey through life? How do we help you on life's journey? One is the worksheet down below. That is where the experts are. I am just somebody doing part two. Part two is habits, creating good routines, good habits. That's my job. That's what I do. So let's get started. This is day 2 in week 3 of our neuroscience-oriented program. Okay, our neuroscience-oriented path to success. Day 2, week 3, and this is the week where metaphorically building a boat. We've now built the boat, or we're in the process of building the boat. We know what we want to build, and we're assembling a crew. We're assembling people to help us who are going to go on the journey with us, because we can't do it alone. We cannot do it alone, period. We are social animals. Now, can we actually do it alone? Yes, there are people who have been shipwrecked, people who live in the mountains, they're mountain men, they're things like that. We're not literally saying that no one can do it alone, but what we're saying is you cannot maximize your life without other people. Yes, you can live, but you cannot maximize your life. So whatever you can do on your own with other people, you can do better and more if you have the right people. So that's what we're saying. How do you find the right people? How do you get the right people to join you? See, Wadabevi, are you still there? Over. How do you get the right people to join you? Yes. Krishna says to always be alone inside, but to be of service and connected outside. Be in the world, not of the world. Find your truth, probably true tribe. Find your tribe, right? So that's kind of this today also is the tribes we lead. And it's about that, finding people that have common interests with you. So yesterday we talked about David Logan, USC business professor, talking about we're all part of tribes. So you have your work tribe, your church tribe, your housing tribe. We're in many, many tribes. I have my school tribe, my graduate program in pastoral ministry tribe. I have all kinds of tribes of people I went to school with, not the university tribe, my law school tribe, all kinds of tribes. And there are Facebook groups and things like that. We're members of all kinds of tribes. Good morning, Matticus von Atticus, Undersergeant Extraordinaire. How are you today? We've got a big mission today. Big mission. Okay, anyway, so we're all part of tribes. We want to be able to lead our tribe. Now, today, Seth Godin tells us how to lead the tribe. Tell a compelling story, doing field marshal stuff. Okay, you know the plan, right, Matt? The plan is a green light, right? Anyway, so back to this. Seth Godin. Okay, so yesterday, let's go back. Rewind, trying to do 3 things at once. Rewind. Okay, this week, getting people on your boat, getting the right people, getting the right crew, the crew that's not going to mutiny. Idiot's Delight, as it's called. People who don't know where they're going, they just know they want to go their own way. OMG. OMG, I don't know if the UAs were done. We don't need to worry about the UAs. We don't need to worry about the UAs. All we have to do is our mission. So, rewind back. Okay, this week, getting the right crew. Getting the right crew. Dave Logan said, simple thing, join tribe, nudge forward. Find a tribe of people like you. Now, Warren Buffett says, the people you hang out with, the 4 people you spend the most time with have the most influence on you. So if you join a tribe of people who are going nowhere, don't expect you're going to go very far. If you join a tribe of people who don't know the route, don't know how to sail a ship, don't know how to do anything, yes, there'll be a lot of enthusiasm. We got this. We can do it together. But if you don't have the tools, if you don't have the skills, if you don't have the resources, it's not going to end well. Okay? So how do we do it? Dave Logan says, join a tribe. So we're all members of tribes. Get the right tribe. Okay, nudge forward. Today, Seth Godin, how do you nudge it forward? Well, find something to change. Find part of the status quo that needs to be changed, or just that you want to change. We don't like the blue carpet. Yeah, let's change it. Okay. So find part of the status quo to change. Blue carpet. That's the status quo. Okay. Tell a compelling story. 3. Connect the true believers. 4, lead them. So what are the different things? Well, I know there's the color paint, there's the carpet there. Okay, let's focus on the carpet. I'm going to tell a compelling story about why we need to replace the carpet. Who's with me? Who agrees we need to change the carpet? Okay, this is how it works. This isn't like, hey, learn how to do this. This is how it works. You either do it the way it works or it doesn't work. So this is how it works. We need to change the carpet. Who's with me? I am. And then step 4, lead them. Okay, let's do it. Here's how we change the carpet. And then you do it. Okay. The thing is, that has nothing to do with good or bad, right or wrong, true or false. This is how you do it. Join a tribe. What do we want to change? Figure out what do we want to change. Tell a compelling story of why we want to change it. Who's with me? And now here's where we're going to do it. Okay? That's it. Seth Godin. Tomorrow we're going to learn about How do you tell a compelling story? That's Simon Sinek. More on that tomorrow. But let's go to our worksheet where we have the experts. Advice from an 80-year-old. Own a great stereo system. That's something you can ponder. You can think about. Yeah, makes sense. I'll listen to Arthur Brooks today. Secret to Happiness. I'm going to try to figure out how to incorporate that in, because it turns out happiness is not a feeling. Feelings are evidence of happiness. Okay, Seth Godin. Yes, Tribes We Lead. We talked about that. Daily Stoke. Good one. Good one. Inc. Magazine. Your managers think they're doing great. Employees disagree. So it seems like across the board, managers feel they're doing a better job than the employees feel. Does it mean they're not? No, doesn't mean they're not. Just because the employees don't agree doesn't mean the employees are right. It's just saying collectively, employees think their managers are not doing a good job. My hunch is if you ask each week people in Marine Corps boot camp, do you think your drill instructor is doing a good job? It's going to start out, no, he sucks. Well, let's not say Marines, because people join the Marines because they want a certain thing. Let's just say Army, or let's say Navy, maybe even Air Force. Or Air Force, your focus is on what you're going to be doing over here, not what you have to do here. Where in the Army, if you're going to be an infantryman, you kind of accept boot camp is going to be hard, but it's necessary. In the Air Force, it's like, this is totally unnecessary. Or maybe even in the Navy, this is totally unnecessary. I'm going to be on a ship, or I'm going to be somewhere. I don't need to be doing this physical stuff. So if you ask the people, what do you think about how good of a job your drill instructor is doing? Probably really low, and maybe even go down by week 13 or when people graduate. What do you think they're doing? Oh man, the guy changed my life. I owe him so much. Man, I feel so much better about myself. I feel so much better about whatever. And my hunch would be that Von Atticus could say the same thing regarding his Navy SEAL training, whatever that, I can't remember what it was called, but doing that, yes, he was very motivated, so his expectation was it was going to be hard. But the question is, did his opinion of the quality of how well his supervisor was doing, his trainer was doing, did it go down and then up? What direction did it take? How did that curve look over the period of time he was doing that? That is the question. When you're baking a cake, right? You don't judge the cake until the cake is done. You don't judge it based upon the batter, unless it's really bad. But it's comes down to how was it baked, how long, what temperature. What did you do once it was done? Did you leave it in the oven, or did you take it out, put it on a rack so it could cool quickly? What did you do? So, that's that. What else we got? We're 13 minutes in. We can probably wrap this up quickly, unless there's anything from Wadabevi or Matt. Let's see, Darren Hardy was a good one today. Misguided metrics. Okay, so that's the thing when you turn. So that's Hardy talking about, Darren Hardy talking about if you turn a metric into a goal. What are the click-throughs? Well, the click-through should be an indication of something else, an indicator, not a goal. Because if you focus, in this example, on click-throughs, you might end up getting a lot of people clicking through that are not potential customers. So this talk is about the difference between indicators and goals. Right. Okay, good. So let's see, what else? What else we got today? Anything? Wadabevi? Matt? Anything? Anything? Okay. So where are we heading? We're heading towards how to be effective getting other people to join us. Will everybody join you? No. Do you want everybody to join you? No, you don't. You only want the key people. How many people did Jesus have? Well, it's a lot more than 12, because apparently there were a number of women who were also there helping, supporting, doing things. And there were other people. So there was more than just Jesus and 12 guys, plus Mary, thank God. There was a bunch of people. And that's where we are. Chosen episode 4 is out. Not episode 4, season 4 has started. Highly recommend it. And with that, I think we're going to call it quits. It's 16 minutes longer than 5 minutes longer than it should have been. We're going to work our way back down to 10 minutes for these just quick 10-minute daily things, because it's about repetition, routine, creating better habits, replacing habits with better habits. That's ultimately the purpose of this video. Is very simple, just to help you replace habits with better habits. And sometimes there's actually learning going on, and you never know when. So with that, I'm going to say, and cut, and cut.